Hello guys, welcome once again. In the last two videos, we have seen how to use basic functions and how to use functions with arguments. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to use a function that returns some value. Okay. So for example, I want to perform some more actions on the basis of the result of my function. So for example, I have these two numbers which I can add using this add function which I have shown you in the last video, right? So I can add two numbers, but I want to somehow use that result, and I want to perform some more tasks with the result of this function. How can I do it? For example, I want to add these two numbers 899 and 1000, for example. So add 899 plus 1000, and I want to multiply this number, which is a result, by the addition of these two numbers, right? By the addition of these two numbers. So how can I do this? If I use the simple function with the argument, I cannot achieve this. And why I cannot achieve this? Because if you just want to echo these numbers, you don't have a result, right? Unless and unless you have some variable and you save this somewhere, right? So I want to achieve something like this. I want to add these two numbers using this add function and add these two numbers using this function, but I also want the product of this. I cannot do something like this multiplied or multiplied by this, and for that, so this is not valid, right? So for that, what I need to do is I need to return a value and store it in some variable, and then do the performance or do some kind of operation like this. So let's see how we can do it. I will just delete it. And so we are adding these two numbers, but I want to the value of the result so that I can perform further actions. So what I can do is I can declare one more variable called result is equal to result is equal to number 1 and number 2, right? Now this has the value of the result, and somehow I want to get the value of this result in the case of this and in the case of this. So what I can do is I can return this return result, so that I can store this result in some other variable and I can perform some action, right? So now it's returning something. So how can we achieve this kind of a goal? What we can do is we can have, for example, a variable called uh, add1 is equal to, which gives the addition of these two numbers 899 and 1000. Okay, and what this return is doing here is it's taking 899 here, 1000 here, it adds these two numbers, and whatever result it's returning from this function. So what this will do here is it's returning the sum of these two numbers, and it will assign this result in this add1 variable. In a similar way, I can declare a second variable which will add these two numbers. So for example 2000 and 1100. Okay, now I want the product of these two numbers. So what I can do, I can simply echo the product of add1, because it has the result of addition of these two, add1 multiplied by add2, and basically I get the result like this. Okay, so by returning the value, you can assign your result in some other variable like this. Okay, I will save it, and basically let's echo this also. Echo this addition. I want to echo addition 1 and with a break, PR, and I want to echo addition 2 also with a break, but the parameters will be this. So we know that the addition of these two number is what, and addition of these two numbers what, and then I want to print the product. Okay, save it, and I will run this, and there is some mistake somewhere. Let's see where. So yes, I forgot this dollar symbol here. Okay, now it should run, and I don't need to give any spaces here, right? And now I will run, and you see the addition of 1000 and 899 is 1899. Addition of 2000 and 1100 is 1100 is 3100, and product of 899 and 3100 is this one, right? So in this way you can return value using function and assign it to the other variables and do some other task with it. So I hope you have understood the concept of return in functions. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and bye for now.